Introducing Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered, Neo-Capitalism and the Death of Nations. That's the title of my new book, Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered, Neo-Capitalism and the Death of Nations. This upcoming book in the Neoliberalism series, written by yours truly, Renaldo McKenzie, delves into the concept of wealth and its distribution, challenging the notion that hard work and savings lead to prosperity. I argue in Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered, Neo-Capitalism and the Death of Nations, that certain groups and regions, particularly black and brown people in the global south and the global north, have been denied access to wealth due to historical exploitation and systems that devalue their labor. The book highlights the impact of neoliberalism, a privileged economic philosophy, which perpetuates the transfer of decision-making power away from working-class individuals and communities. The upcoming book, co-authored and prefaced by Professor Emeritus, Dr. Martin Oppenheimer, takes an academic and interdisciplinary approach, focusing on Pan-African and Caribbean thought. It builds upon the previous work on neoliberalism, Book 1, but expands its scope to explore the importance of cinema, globalization, and the position of black and brown people in the world. I revisit Marxism and Capitalism with the help of Professor Emeritus Dr. Martin Oppenheimer, analyzing how systems are changing and whose interests they serve. Resistance and the fight for change are also examined alongside the potential of digital technology to challenge violence and discrimination. The book aims to provide deeper insights into the struggle for independence and true freedom. In Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered, the prevailing motif of the Caribbean as a paradise is questioned, emphasizing its dependence and vulnerability as states detached from their people. This is a continuation of the considerations in Neoliberalism Book 1, entitled Neoliberalism Globalization, Income Inequality, Poverty and Resistance. The realities of the global south and the black position in the world are explored. In Book 2, considering the historical strategies of the dominant class to attain supernormal profits through neo-capitalistic systems. The book critically examines the socio-economic history and current dynamics of the global north and south, questioning the efficacy of resistance and Pan-African integration. The changing power dynamics of the neoliberal globalized world are analyzed, and opportunities for future transformation are discussed. The book also addresses the issue of power and privilege, highlighting how former colonial masters shaped the independence of former colonies to maintain their dominance. The driving forces behind neoliberal globalization, neo-capitalism and pseudo-communism are explored, revealing the hegemony of the master through international organizations such as the WTO and the World Bank. The book references specific examples like Ukraine, Haiti, Cuba, the Congos, and even Taiwan to illustrate the suppression of new nations and the realization of their own visions. From artificial intelligence that opines the end of life, transforming the dialectic of whether we live to work or work to live, and the value of society based on how and any corresponding value from that which allows the dynamics of life based in privilege, to questioning who really rules the world, US, UN or China and Russia, and their strategic alliance and interference in the world driven by greed and nepotism, which China has spared no time capitalizing on, as they use this knowledge strategically to their advantage to direct American policy through US corporations driven by their bottom line. Ending with a reimagination of peoples within critical race theory, not thinking race, but moving away from a victim approach to a hero approach. Overall, Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered Neo-Capitalism and the Death of Nations, seeks to challenge prevailing narratives and explore the complex realities of wealth, power, and independence in a global context. It aims to provide a critical analysis of the socio-economic dynamics that shape the lives of people in the global north, the global south, and the black and brown communities. The book will be published by the Neoliberal Corporation by late August 2023 and is copyrighted by the Neoliberal Corporation and Renaldo McKenzie. You may pre-order beginning August 1, 2023. And just a little bit about the author. Renaldo McKenzie is an adjunct professor at Jamaica Theological Seminary and in the doctoral program at Georgetown University. Renaldo graduated from University of Pennsylvania with a Master's of Philosophy and a Master's of Liberal Arts, and the Jamaica Theological Seminary with a Bachelor's of Arts in Theology, minoring in Guidance and Counseling. Renaldo also attended the University of West Indies, Mona, where he had initially started his graduate studies in philosophy. Renaldo is the creator and president of the Neoliberal Corporation and the Neoliberal Round podcast and video channel. Thank you for listening. And of course, this is the Neoliberal Corporation, a think tank, digital news media publishing and web application company that is aimed at serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges by making popular what was the monopoly. You can learn more about us by visiting renaldocmckenzie.com or theneoliberal.com. And please visit us by going to any platform streaming service and type in the Neoliberal Round. We are there. Or you can go to YouTube at Renaldo McKenzie. Thank you for joining us, and please subscribe, share us, and let us know how we're doing.